Hello. Hello, everyone. There we go. Finishing getting set up here. Hello, and welcome to tonight's Wednesday night Ride Along Creative Live Stream. I'm your host, Sarah, and I am a writer, podcast producer, speaker, book haver, all sorts of things. So, welcome to tonight's stream. Hello, BA is here. Hello. Happy to see you. If you are here and you would like to say hello in the comments, we would love to know. I mean, not necessarily who you are or, too much information, but just maybe where you're streaming from tonight. I am here in the Midwestern United States where it is pouring rain and my light got knocked over. So, one moment, please. So, some of you may know that that is very bright now. Presently live streaming from the floor of my office because I cannot sit in chairs because I have two herniated discs. And so my setup is just a little wonky. But we have I don't know if I can turn this on off. I have my laptop balanced precariously. Oh no, you can't see it. I have my laptop balanced precariously on top of my chair that I can't sit in. I was going to show you it's a beautiful thunderstorm outside. It's perfect writing conditions. Um, but yes, welcome to tonight's stream. Hello, JC Henry is here from New York City. Hello, I love it. BA says, I'm a goofball that is satisfying my immature sense of humor with some friends. That's perfect. That's wonderful. I love it. Ah, well, it has been a week so far. Boston Harbor Horror, hello. This is Mike using a different account from your laptop. It is so good to see you this week. Hello. Oh, and your kitchen in New York City, JC Henry says. Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Definitely been a week, says BA. And it's only Wednesday. Like that's what gets me. Only Wednesday. So I'm hydrating tonight. I also have some lovely ginger turmeric tea, a little herbal tea tonight so that I can sleep later. Because I'm elderly and I go to bed at like 9:30 p.m. So usually I have caffeinated tea during our create-alongs in the evening. Um, but tonight, no. Pinball Princess says hydrating. That's what I forgot to do. Yes, hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. Hydrate yourself, my friends. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. And because my tea is herbal tea, not to boast, I am like double hydrating here. So I encourage you to have at least one source of hydration. Chocolate does not count. Hello, Asa. Hey, happy Wednesday. It's great to see you. Oh man. Ugh. So I want to say that I don't know if I should wait for a few more people to pop in, but my friend Asa is here and we are teaching a I don't know if I want to say teaching. We are leading a Drabble writing workshop this Friday is it noon? I think it's noon central. So 1 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. Chocolate milk might count. Yes. Okay. Pinball Princess, that is an excellent point. Chocolate milk does count as hydrating. Oh, thank you for following. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. But yeah, we're leading this workshop on Friday, so just 2 days from now. And I'm going to do that instead of, I know I've been going back and forth on whether I'm going to do Friday night create-alongs like this, or if I'm just going to do the one stream in the middle of the day. And I think I'm leaning toward that. So I don't think we'll do a create-along Friday night. But please do come to our exciting and wonderful workshop. I don't know if you know what drabbles are. I surely did not. until Asa sent me the contest information. So a drabble is a 100 word story. So it's exactly 100 words, or at least the contest that we're submitting to is requiring no more, no less. I mean, I guess it should be fewer. No more, no fewer than 100 words in the story. I don't know if that counts the title, but I'm very excited to do this. I've been learning and doing these Friday workshops with Asa and working on writing short stories. I've realized how difficult it is to write with brevity and how much easier it is for me, even as a slow writer. Like I can only write 3,000 or 3,000, 300 words, 500 words in like a session. And it's still really hard for me to tell a story in a limited amount of words. So I know for the last one, there was a 1,000 word, 1,000 word limit for the story. And I had 1,400 words, and it was so hard to cut out those 400 words. Like they were the hardest 400 words to cut. So I'm thinking that with the drabble, I'm going to try and write exactly 100 so that I don't have to pick and choose. Oh, thank you. Hello, welcome. Ah, thank you for the, oh my gosh, thank you for the tip and the sub. It is wonderful. It is appreciated. Thank you. Oh, so how is everyone doing tonight? Are you doing? I am doing okay. There's just been, like I said at the beginning of the stream, there's been a lot going on. Um, yeah, so but I am doing okay. I'm hydrating, I'm drinking tea, taking deep breaths, grateful for life, all those things. I did do some good writing today. I'll actually show you because it is haphazardly right here under my microphone. The writing I did today in a big messy pile because that's how I do things in big messy piles. Yes. Yes. Asa says Drabble's 100 word stories exactly. I'm really looking forward to it too. So if you don't already follow Asa on YouTube, please do so. Um, I believe you can just click on their name in the YouTube chat right now, and that might take you right to their page where you can subscribe. But yeah, you'll see our workshop is set up there. I think I also have it set up on my YouTube here if you're following me on YouTube, and you can hit notify me to be notified when we go live. So yeah, that's some exciting stuff. Yeah, as for tonight, I'm not 100% sure what I'm working on tonight. How about you? How about you at home? Are you knitting? Are you crocheting? Are you dancing down the hallways? What are you doing to be creative this evening? Again, I'm sorry if I sound a little sleepy. I have just been in and out of medical stuff all week. It has been quite a week. Um, so yeah, it's just so I'm just gonna take some solace in our community here and this nice warm tea and just enjoy being here. Um, I might try to add another page to what I worked on today. I also alternately I have the short story that I started writing when Asa and I did the ghost story flash fiction workshop this previous Friday. I started my ghost story and it is in here and I have yet to submit it. So it's due the 31st of July. So I've got about a week ish to wrap it up and send it in. So wish me luck. So I might work on that. I might save Girl in Space for the mornings when I'm a little fresher. I'm a morning person, so I know a lot of you are night owls, and I envy you because, oh man, I just feel like that is not something that I am able to do. But yeah, I also have I never find the time or chance to read these. I have so many amazing books about writing that I feel like I never pick up. So, alternately, if I get frustrated with finishing up my ghost story, I might go through and just read a little bit. And by read, I mean read and like underline and make notes in the margin because that helps me to like process information. I also tend to take notes in my journal about whatever it is that I am reading. So I might do some of that as well this evening. But yeah. Well, if you have never been to one of these Korean alongs before, welcome. Again, I'm Sarah. I'm your host. I'm a writer, podcaster, speaker, other things, voracious reader. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's been like my go-to. I'm reading Darcy Coates' book. Well, I just read two of I just I've read three of her books now in a row, and right now I'm reading Craven Manor. So I don't know if it's my favorite yet. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah, the way this works, if you haven't done this before, is we get together just like this. We chat a little bit at the beginning, or I ramble, whatever, potato, potato. And then we go ahead and I mute myself and I hide the chat and we just write for an hour and a half. We write till 8:45 p.m. Central, so whatever time that is for you. Um, yeah. And if this is not a good evening for you to write, if you are exhausted, if you are not in a good place to be creative, if you are drained or burned out, or if you have writer's block, um, please know that part of the writing process is rest. It's reading, it's taking a nap, it's playing video games. Um, these are all things that are healthy and good to do. And if that is a good use of your energy tonight, I encourage you to do something like that. You also don't have to write. If you want to, like I said earlier, we have some knitters and crocheters and painters and dancers and stuff that are in this community. And so, whatever creative expression you prefer, I encourage you to join us and do. So, yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to get my dashboard up here just so that I can continue seeing what's going on. Perfect. Okay. That's much better. Well, if you are ready, then I am ready. I will go ahead and put up our currently writing right here. And that'll give us a good hour and a half just to get some work in. The chat is hidden off the screen, but it is still available on Twitch and YouTube, wherever it is that you prefer, wherever it is you are now. So please do feel free to chat if you have questions, if you get stuck with anything, if you just need to yell into the void, we're here for it. So, all right. Well, if it's a good time to begin, then it is a good time to begin. And I think now is a good time to begin. So I'm going to mute myself. Good luck and happy creating. Welcome back, everyone. It is 8:45 p.m. Central. I got some writing done. Um, how about you? How are you feeling? I got several pages done. I just ended up doing some writing exercises that I've been intending to do, and that felt right for tonight. So, opening up my big project, I don't want to say it seemed intimidating because working on a big project always seems intimidating. I just don't know if I had the brain space for it tonight. I don't know. Maybe you can tell I'm a little spacey. I had some medical procedures today and ooh, very tired. BA says I journaled. Oh, I love it. I love to hear it. Paula, hi. I love that you're here. Paula says, really good. Got my stuff done and queued to post tomorrow. I love to hear it. And I'm happy to see you here too. That goes for everybody, by the way. Uh, but yeah, I think that for me, writing is often it's just the act of writing itself that is cathartic, healthy, helpful, enriching. If you hear folks talking in another room, Tim, my husband, he has his D&D group over tonight. So if you hear laughing, uh, that's them. Oh, thanks, Paula. Yes, BA says I know that feeling. Yes, D&D. I know I'm not out there with them, but it sounds like they're having fun. Yeah, I sometimes just need to put ink on paper, and it's not so much about the act of like thinking and pushing out thoughts through the pen onto the paper. It's literally about like the tactile feeling of the pen and like the look of the ink. I use like thick black ink and I love the way that looks. It's um I don't know. So sometimes it's as simple as that. Sometimes it's as simple as the need to see words on paper. This morning, I did a few hours on Girl in Space. Those are the pages that I held up earlier. So I did get my 3 to 4 pages in that I try to do every day. And that was full of thinking and thought. Uh, Tonight, this was just some free writing, and it's just as valid as working on your project or projects. I love to hear about your progress though. Paula, congrats on getting all of your stuff done. I've been behind on so many things lately that it cheers me to see that you're doing it. JC Henry says, I didn't do much. I got a phone call from a relative, and you know how that goes. Oh, I know how that goes. I actually disappeared for like 15 minutes because folks wanted tea, like the D&D folks wanted some tea, and so I made folks tea, which is one of my favorite things to do. I love making a cup of tea for people. It just makes me happy. Pinball Princess says, I've been meaning to make a background for my stream setup for ages. Ooh, it's extremely rough, but it's there now. That's amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. Congrats. Those little milestones, those things that like you've been meaning to do forever. It feels so good to get those done and out of the way, and you can feel good about yourself and you can let go of all the guilt that's been hanging over you for not having done it. Not to tell you your own experience, that I just know that like that is my experience with things like that. I carry everything in a way that is ridiculously heavy. Yes. Paula says I usually start on paper. It helps me get my thoughts out and feeling real. I love that. Yeah, there's just I know I've said this before. Yes, the elation of starting is real. It really is. It really is. What a great feeling. I am so much better at starting new projects than I am at continuing and finishing current projects. I know for me that's part of my ADHD is just like, ooh, shiny new project. But it's also like, I think it's more than that. It's like, I don't know, making a fresh path, making fresh marks. It's just a really invigorating feeling. So, um, I was saying something. I don't remember what it was. That's fine. I'll probably remember it at some point. Oh, I think just that different ways of writing are very valid, and I just remembered that I don't ever want to tell people that one way of writing is good or bad. I feel like that assigns an unnecessary like moral judgment to the creative work that they're doing. Um I mean, I guess in a way depending on what you're writing, but I do truly enjoy the handwriting process, and I don't know, I can't think as clearly when I'm typing. Um Even if it's on a typewriter with physical paper, it's just like something about the handwriting. Um I don't know, it makes me think my thoughts hit different. JC Henry says I'm a night person. I start on paper. Oh, and for this part of my project, I'm doing all I can to stick with it. Ugh, yes. I'm, I don't know, sticking with things. Sometimes it's about momentum. Sometimes it's about how excited you are to continue with the project. Sometimes it's about external factors like who is expecting to see work from you. Um, yeah, I'm curious what keeps you going on big projects. I know that for me, I'm just doggedly determined to finish season 2 of Girl in Space. I know it's been years. I don't even care. I'm going to finish it and it's going to be good. It's just taking forever. Oh, my friends. Yes, Paula says, I self edit when I type. Yes, so writing on paper means more flow. Yes, it is. That is so much part of it for me too, Paula. Yeah, because if you look at something I write, there's nothing crossed out on here. There's nothing rewritten or scribbled out or edited. That's a really good point. Is I don't self edit when I handwrite. Oh, thank you, Paula. Season 2 of Girl in Space will be here when it's ready to be here. No rush. It has been very slow in its process. Um, but yeah, gosh. If this is your first time at one of our ride-alongs, hello and welcome. I'm glad that you were able to be here. We do these every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Central, and you are always welcome. You can join us either or both, I guess, on YouTube and or Twitch. Just either subscribe to or follow me so that you know when I go live. You should get a little notification, especially if on YouTube you hit the notify me bell. It'll tell you when I'm live. I have been doing Friday night. I've been calling it Friday Night Writes, but I've also been doing some live streams during the day with my friend Asa, more workshop type writing sessions. And we're doing one of those this Friday, so July 25th at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, about Drabble writing. And this won't spoil anything. The theme, we're going to be writing drabbles or 100-word stories about ghost ships. So, if you would like to join us and learn about drabbles and learn about what makes a good, extremely short story, and also do a bit of writing with us, and even submit your piece to a contest that has that actually pays, um, like money that you don't have to pay. Yeah, never submit to a contest that makes you pay. I'm just gonna nod because, oh man. Okay, anyway, sorry. Well, that'll be like a whole nother topic for another day. But yeah, join us Friday at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time zones. I don't know. But I'll be doing that this Friday instead of the normal Friday night ride along. I tried doing both for a little bit, doing both the live stream workshop in the afternoon slash morning on Friday, and also the evening read along. And it just was, I don't know. It's one of those things that like I don't, and maybe this is just me being an introvert, but like for me to like sit in front of a camera and to like exist in front of a camera takes a lot of energy for some reason. And doing it twice a day for 2 hours each time was just a little too much for me to be on camera. So I love being on camera. I love seeing you. I love writing with you. But I think that one session in one day is probably my limit. So yeah, so join us this Friday afternoon. Otherwise, come back Wednesday evenings. We'll be here writing slash crocheting slash painting slash baking, whatever, together, slash napping slash playing Stardew Valley, whatever it is that you do to fuel your creative spirit. We will do that here together. Good. Might be able to catch it. Oh, JC Henry, that's a good point. These are also recorded. And so if you would like to attend the Drabble writing workshop and you are not able to, you can just watch the replay. It will be up on my YouTube channel and it will be up on Ace's YouTube channel. We're going to be simultaneously streaming to both. So, yeah, you can always catch it later. So, thank you for reminding me of that. All right. I like I said, it's been a long week, but it's been a long day and a long week, and I think I'm gonna go crash. I'm gonna go lay down. Um, but as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. You make this such a, it's gonna sound a little cheesy, but you make this such a warm and special place, and I really do look forward to hanging out with you in community like this. So, all right. Have a great night. Go on wine, says Paula. Thank you. Um, yes, everyone, please take good care of yourselves. Hydrate, get sleep, good to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. I will see you, if not this Friday, I will see you next Wednesday, or, whenever you're able to stop by for a stream. All right, friends. Again, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.